Chinese are saying we need to beg for permission to land in Taiwan, and their propaganda newspaper is suggesting that America won't lift a finger to help our ally Taiwan if, in fact, they have reunification, which we both means they want to take over Taiwan.
We met at Mar-a-Lago, and I told him very strongly, do not do anything having to do with Taiwan. Just don't do it. And I said it much stronger than that. I'm not going to say exactly how, but it was said very strongly. Then the election gets rigged, and we end up with a different president. And what happens? There are bombers now, last week, 28 bombers flying over Taiwan. And this happened a week after the election. They were, all of a sudden, I think bad things are going to happen with respect to Taiwan because they don't respect our leadership and they no longer respect our country. And that's a really bad thing.
Do you expect that the U.S. would be there to defend Taiwan should the CCP decide to use this moment and reunify Taiwan?
So I think Taiwan's in serious trouble. They have no respect for Biden. They have no respect for this administration. Now they have no respect for the country.
Yeah, what is President Biden's response to the people of Afghanistan who are now in the hands of the Taliban terrorists and feel abandoned by the United States, or to those in Taiwan and elsewhere that are fearful that the U.S. will abandon them? And follow up to that is, what is President Biden's response to people in Israel and other countries who might also believe that the U.S. will abandon them to terrorists?
President Biden was not prepared to have American men and women continue to fight and die in the civil war of another country. We gave 20 years of American blood, treasure, sweat, and tears in Afghanistan. At some point, it was the time for the United States to say that the Afghan people had to stand up for themselves.
Leadership requires sacrifice, and how can you just claim to be a global leader without making sacrifice?
So I want to start where your question ended, because the United States made an extraordinary sacrifice in Afghanistan. When it comes to Taiwan, it is a fundamentally different question in a different context. And so from our perspective, what we need to focus on, well, I'm sorry, if I'll take the next question if you won't let me answer. Yeah.